The woman knows what happened. I know what happened, and I have a boundary, and I stand by those boundaries, and that is it. And there were other women that attended that carpet who did not quite look like me, and they didn't get there scolded or pushed off or told to get off. And I stood my ground, and she felt like she had to stand hers, but I stood my ground.
What's up, everybody? It's Marcoso-Luis here with OneMicNiteTalk. We are going to get down to some business today because things are happening in the news, and I want to know what you guys think about it. Is it part of a bigger problem, or is it an isolated incident, or is someone specifically being held accountable or should be held accountable? So let me know what you guys think in the comments. We're talking today about racial profiling at the Cannes Film Festival. Kelly Rowland alleges she was racially profiled at the Cannes Film Festival on the red carpet, and she appears in a viral video with an usher. Let me know what you guys think. So Kelly Rowland, you know, of course, as the Grammy Award-winning singer and actress of one of the highest Netflix films this year, alleges she was racially profiled on the red carpet at Cannes International Film Festival. In the last few days, she's spoken out about her seemingly hated exchange with the female security guard or usher at the Cannes Film Festival. And the exchange was caught on video that's now gone viral, and it's been shared on so many social media platforms. And I want everybody to kind of weigh in for this thing. So the situation is Kelly was walking up the red carpet, and she was being ushered at a rapid pace. So the usher stepped on her gown. Now, her gown was a beautiful red gown with a long train designed by Anamika Kiana. And the security person stepped on the gown and continued to usher her up the stairs. Now, as you look at the video, you can see down below that some of the other people on the red carpet who weren't the same complexion as her, such as Nikki Hilton, were just taking pictures, you know, and so forth, and taking their time up the red carpet. But Kelly was being ushered off. Now, some reports say that the usher touched her. Some reports saying that Kelly touched her politely to tell her that, you know, you're stepping on my dress, graciously continued to do it, turned back around and took some more photographs from the paparazzi, and then was being ushered off like, hurry, 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 hurry. And then Kelly, as you can see in the video, got into a heated exchange. She abruptly told her, you know, don't touch me, don't push me off the stage. And you could see that Kelly's finger was in her face. So we got to know how it all started. We want to know how it all started. And was she singled out because she was Black? So as we go on, we find out that other people also were being ushered off the stage. We found out later that Dominican actress, I should say, Masseil was ushered off the stage as well. She had on another dress with a long train. It had an image of Jesus Christ on it. Now, whether or not that has something to do with the reason why she was ushered off, I don't know if that had politics for the Cannes Film Festival, or if it was just another situation that another person of color was being ushered off. Hurry. That remains to be seen. We see the same thing happen. Someone stepped on her dress. She was being ushered off at a rapid pace. But in this particular case, you can see the same usher, the woman usher, touched her on the back and started pushing her forward as if to say, get off the carpet, hurry up, hurry up. Now, there are a couple of things that I do know. If you guys don't know what the Cannes Film Festival is, I want to give you like a little bit of lowdown about what an exclusive film festival it is, because it's noted as one of the top 5 international film festivals in the world. Top 5. So there's some exclusivity about what happens there. Number one, you have to be invited. So Kelly Rowland was being invited to premiere Catherine Deneuve's film, Marcello's, I believe it's called Marcello Mio, excuse me. So she was an invited guest. Everyone's invited to see these films. So she was an invited guest, which also adds to why the ushers would, abruptly keep them from taking pictures to the paparazzi, because the whole film festival is built around the same thing that the other ones are: the red carpet, walking the red carpet, the glamour, the dresses, who's there, A-list celebrities, who's coming out to support. This is in turn how they get any kind of money, flowing into the film festival. I personally, and I don't know if you guys know this, I had a film at the Cannes Film Festival. I didn't attend, but I had a film there. I'll Be Home Soon. It was a short film written by James Everett from One Big Mop. This is an exclusive event. There were 22 competitors this year in the film festival. The grand prize at the film festival is called La Palme d'Or, which is the gold palm. That's the highest award you can win. The second highest award there is called the Grand Prix, the Grand Prix. So that's, 2 of their highest films. They also belong to a organization which is called the FIAPF, which is let me see if I can say this in French, the Fédération Internationale des Associations de Producteurs des Films. So there are 47 other film festivals that belong to this exclusive international film company, and they regulate the film festivals, how they're run, what they're supposed to do. And it's an honor. It's an honor for any filmmaker to get a film there. Going back to what I said earlier, though, the 5 films that are in this film festival, or who are noted as the top film festivals in the world, include the Cannes Film Festival, the Toronto Film Festival, the Venice Film Festival, the Berlin Film Festival, and the Toronto Film Festival. Those are the 5 top film festivals in the world. So do you think that exclusivity has something to do with the way that people are treated there, or is it based on color? Now, I can't really say, because I also know that some of the entries this year were race-based colors. So Zoe Saldana won Best Actress, Selena Gomez. So it doesn't necessarily have the Palme d'Or was won by an American. white American, but American. So we're not sure. I'm not sure exactly what's happening in this situation. So should the Cannes Film Festival be held responsible for the people that they hire? Maybe this is one person, who had a certain view about people, who was, doing something that she shouldn't have been done. She should be reprimanded. Should she be fired? We don't, what are your thoughts on this? Um, we do know that the Cannes Film Festival has a very tight schedule. So keeping people on the schedule, keeping people moving along the red carpet, it's important. It's very important as to when they show the films. I also want to talk a little bit about what's happened in the past at the Cannes Film Festival. They've had a little controversy along the way. So starting back in 2005, they had a lot of sexual discrimination or incidents, I should say, related to the film festival. So in 2015, they had what was called Heelgate. That's right, Heelgate, where they weren't allowing women to enter the film festival that had flat shoes on. So think about that. Women that had flats on, they weren't allowing them to enter the film festival. So the only way you can get in as a woman back in 2005 is if you had on heels. In 2018, they had a problem with the Me Too. This one actually kind of worked out in a positive way because, along with the Weinstein incidents, the world took notice. And as you guys remember, there were protests all around the world about Me Too and women's rights and harassment and things like that. So they decided to create a hotline for women who were victims of abuse. They did that in collaboration with the French government. So that is a positive thing that's happened there. Also, back in 2015, the general delegate, whose name is Tge Usher, he's the one that oversees, he's like the artistic director of the Cannes Film Festival. He said that there would not be any more selfies on the red carpet. And that was a pretty big controversy too back then. Seems a little silly to us now, but back then when selfies were popular, that was a popular thing to do, as we all do still today. It's just become part of normal life. But taking a stand on something like that back then, when that was the height of its popularity with the Kardashians and, everybody learning how to take the right selfie like this, and things like that, they deemed it inappropriate because that was not the caliber of things they wanted to do on their red carpet. Back in 2017, at the 70th annual Cannes Film Festival, they changed the theatrical screenings of what they do with the Cannes Film Festival as well, which created a lot of unrest, and people didn't know how to submit their films and what the lineups would be and what types of film to submit. So they redesigned the way that they were doing the Cannes Film Festival. So in 2018, that caused another huge shift in paradigm because Netflix then pulled out. I remember back in 2017, we were all going through this thing where Netflix was on the rise and there was so much content out there. We didn't know where those streaming channels fit in to film festivals because it was on a completely different thing and something we'd never seen before. So back then in 2017, that created a huge controversy because so much content was coming out on streaming channels as it is now. Even today, we don't know where to look. So today, it's a little more inclusive as opposed to exclusive because you have the HBO Max, you have Showtime creating content, you have Netflix as one of the leaders, if not the leader, in streaming content. So, you have top tier actors releasing these incredible films on Netflix, Kelly Rowland being one of them, who just had the highest this year with Mea Culpa on Netflix. And how do these people fit into film festivals? Are they judged the same? Are they not judged the same? Are the streaming content, series judged the same? We have, so that was a huge thing back in 2017. And subsequently, 2018, as I said, Netflix pulled out. Let me know what you guys think about this. We need to see. Up here, I'll put the response that the Cannes Film Festival wrote, which was that they have no discrimination. And as I said, do you guys think it was just one isolated incident? And should this usher be held, solely responsible for it? Or should the Cannes Film Festival be held responsible for the actions of the employee? As I've said, we've never seen this happen before, never racially profiled, but that particular person, it seems like that day did it. Let me know what you guys think. Hey everybody, I wanted to jump back in just now because as I recorded the first episode, there was more allegations of racism. Now, we already know that Kelly Rowland suspected racism. The Dominican-born actress Masseil also, another person of color that was hurried off without being able to take pictures and touched by the usher, the same usher that pushed Kelly Rowland off. And now we have a third. It's Yoona, Korean actress and singer. We know her from the girl group, from the K-pop, and countless number of movies, but she was hurried off the red carpet and not allowed to take pictures by the same usher. I want you to look closely in the videos as well. And if you missed it, go back to the video clip and look at the end of when she ushered Kelly off because she started laughing.
Nous accueillons sur le tapis rouge Isabelle Huppert à l'affiche de La prisonnière de Bordeaux de Patricia Mazui, présentée samedi à la quinzaine des...
This is OneMicNiteTalk, and we're talking about entertainment, we're talking about racially profiling, and we're talking about high-end festivals. Please drop me a line, Marcoso-Luis on the DMs, Marcos-Luis. The show is OneMicNite, and we're OneMicNite talking. If you have a topic you want to talk about, let me know. If you want to come on and be a guest, also let me know. Slide into the DMs. Thank you guys all for listening. I'm on vacation. See you next time. Bye.